We welcome you back into the rinks at Hauppauge for Suffolk County High School JV action. This between the St. Anthony's Friars and West Islip Lions. Hello everyone, my name is Ian Binky. You're watching the Long Island Sports Network, the official home of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. And this should be an interesting matchup between these two teams. For St. Anthony's, they're looking to keep things going. An impressive win over Connecticut Sayville in their opener, scoring 7 consecutive goals after allowing the first goal of the game, coming away with a commanding victory over the T-Birds. Meanwhile, for West Islip, they're looking for a bounce back after a tough loss to Smithtown Hauppauge in their opening matchup of this 24-25 JV season. And these two teams looking to really get things going in the right direction, trying to keep the momentum going for the Friars. Meanwhile, for the Lions, trying to get the wheels turning in the right direction. They might be a little bit fortunate here playing a team that's a bit short-handed tonight in St. Anthony's, but that's not to say that they don't still have a ton of talent at their disposal. We'll give you the opening matchup and between the pipes for the opening goaltenders, starting goaltenders, should say, for this JV contest, as well as some of the key players to watch as we go through this one during the live contest between these two teams. But we can take a look back at what happened and some key performers from the first games of this campaign. Tyler Strzelecki as well as Peter Kelly both netted hat tricks in the opening game for St. Anthony's. For Kelly, it was a 4-point effort. Also added an assist, one of his goals coming on the power play. Meanwhile, for Strzelecki, he had 5 points, 2 assists on top of his 3 goals. Meanwhile, for West Islip, Jonathan Grande got their first goal of the season, and he'll be looking to lead the charge from the front for the white and blue tonight. It's West Islip and St. Anthony's getting ready to do battle here at the rinks in Hauppauge. That's all coming up next on the Long Island Sports Network. A pre-game moment of silence for an accident that occurred in North Babylon. Sending the best to those affected by that incident. And we're set to go for this JV matchup between the West Islip Lions with a record of 0-1 against the St. Anthony's Friars coming in with a 1-0 mark. In goal to the right in the black and gold of St. Anthony's is Christopher Urso making his first start here with the Friars. Team debut here as Declan Heffernan, really the workhorse last season for both JV teams for St. Anthony's. He got the start in the opener, performed very well. Now Urso gets a start. Meanwhile, at the other end, looking down there, it's Sean Murphy also making his first start of the season for West Islip, after Anthony Costa got the start in the season opener. Center Ice's Jack Lammons in there to take the draw against Peter Kelly. Kelly wins it for St. Anthony's, and we're underway in this JV contest. It's the Friars that get the first look. A shot from the left wing that was answered by the pillow of Urso. Of his opposite number, Murphy, as it comes into the corner. It was the first shot from Tyler Strzelecki. Comes back out into the middle, but poked away by Jack Lammons and cleared away by West Islip. Blade offside allowed the puck to be moved clear by the Lions. They have possession now with their own blue liners. Long pass picked off by Kelly right at the center stripe. Lammons trying the forecheck there. That does not work out. Ryan Santini works it up the near side. Centering feed looking towards the middle. Strzelecki's effort fired wide. Comes back down low for Santini. Santini passing, looking out in front. Knocked down by the stick of Murphy, directed wide. Still staying low behind the goal line. Poked away from there. Strzelecki sets it back up. Down low, looking for some help there with Ryan Santini. He tries to come to the near side. That pass picked off. James Espetti able to clear down the right wing. Race to the loose puck. It's won by St. Anthony's with Jake Nichols. He takes it from behind his own goal, works it up the right side. Nichols, burst of steam, roars in. His shot takes a deflection, comes to the near side half wall. Left back along, trying to move out of there is West Islip. Held in by a nice play by Peter Felon, but Felon's move towards the net is denied and reset. Kick forward, turned over to Peter McCann, and that forces the first effort of the game from Christopher Urso. Just puts the trapper on top of that puck. Offensive zone face-off for West Islip. They cannot keep control of it after winning the initial draw. Now St. Anthony's moves on with numbers. Felon from the right wing wipes out, and he draws a penalty there. It looks like a stick got caught up in his skates, and the initial signal is a trip against West Islip, and that will send St. Anthony's to the first man advantage of this contest. The call is a trip against Logan Mayer. It sends him to the sin bin. Now this St. Anthony's power play unit goes to work, and this was really the highlight of their game in the opener against Connecticut Sayville. Only 2 opportunities, but they scored twice. 2 for 2 on the season, looking to stay perfect. Pass comes up top, shot along the ice, and fired right at Sean Murphy, who wiped out in goal and somehow able to make a save from his rear end. Really got bailed out there because there was a lot of net to shoot at. If the effort was able to be elevated from the point shot by Logan Norris, that's a surefire goal, but instead it stayed along the ice. And the goaltender able to make the stop with the pads. Tie up on the face-off. West Islip can't clear off of that effort. Stays in with Mark Berner. Berner looking for the head fake move. Denied. Falls to Felon. Peter Felon looking in the slot. Nothing there. Cleared out of there by West Islip. Jonathan Grande trying the short-handed move, but unable to take the break. Good forechecking pressure by Espetti. Denies the rush initially for St. Anthony's, but now the Friars take the right wing. Felon marches inside, dangles through, crashes on goal, collides with Murphy, and the net dislodged. We'll see where they signal where this faceoff will come after the stoppage. Good work by the West Islip defense there, just sticking with him, not allowing him to get any kind of space there. Lost his balance at the tail end of that rush, ended up wiping out, and because he was kind of directed into the goaltender, the faceoff stays attacking end for St. Anthony's. Still a minute 23 to work on this power play. Puck comes up top here, sent around by Patrick Darby. Darby was unable to connect with the receiver there as the Lions send the length of the ice. Meanwhile, for West Islip on their penalty kill in their first game, that was something to build upon. They were 2 for 2 on the PK against the Bulls of Smithtown Hauppauge, but this puck turned over in deep. Looking for support, Robert Leno. Leno try the short side there, denied by Murphy. The puck then came back out into the slot. No receiver in black, so it works as a de facto clear for West Islip. Under 40 seconds to go on the first power play of the night. Brought back in by Robert Leno. Leno takes it down low. Mishandle on the puck. And now he's met by Matthew Rayo on defense for the Lions. Rayo strongest there, down low, able to come away with possession and fire down the full 200 feet. Still 20 seconds to go, maybe one last rush for St. Anthony's as they change the forward units. Puck moves forward for Strzelecki. Strzelecki's effort was a little bit behind Ryan Santini. Now they move inside. That's Kelly at his stick lifted. Cleared out of there by West Islip. And the man Meyer out of the box. We're back to five-a-side hockey. Or the tripping penalty against Logan Mayer. The only thing up on the big board so far. Let's go scoreless goose eggs on the board between St. Anthony's and West Islip. Now this puck moved inside by the Friars. Deflected out in front. And that's sent wide by Santini. Stays along the right wing. Extended stick there for DiPietro. For West Islip, forces it clear. Bending but not breaking so far are the Lions. Can't get anything moving on the counterattack. Comes right back in for Kelly. His shot. That one just sent wide off the pad of Murphy. Kelly back on it. Moves into the slot. And his shot goes wide. The Friars are buzzing. They draw another penalty. Now West Islip player tumbles down. We get the tip off the West Islip player, and the whistle is an interference call. And it seems like the call is against, at least for the moment, St. Anthony's. And indeed it is. It's Ryan Santini heading off for the interference call. He collided with an West Islip player in that scrum away from the puck as the officials deemed. And now it's West Islip a chance to strike first. They get their first man advantage opportunity. Lions went 0 for 1 against Smithtown Hauppauge in their opener. Meanwhile, St. Anthony's on the PK killed off their only infraction. It was an abbreviated power play, or penalty kill at that. Face-off. It pounced off a stick in front and just wouldn't settle down for Grande to get a shot. Would have been a tip-in if the puck stayed off edge. Bounding puck still at the blue line, now taken clear by St. Anthony's. They work shorthanded with Peter Fellon. Fires a quick shot, blocker to side by Sean Murphy. Now holds up on the near side. It's cleared out of there by West Islip. They are working on the power play, though. Now forcing into a turnover, neutralized Grande. Waits for reinforcements, backhanded dump in. To it first, Patrick Darby. Darby looking for some help there on the far side. Opposite, just take it clear. Time off the clock, time to the good so far on the PK for St. Anthony's. Stick comes up in the midsection, no call as Fellon moves forward. Fellon trying to move to the middle, happy to take it on the far side boards. Fellon strong on the puck. Takes it back into the attacking end. Gets the defender to commit. Some wide open space. Fellon moves in short-handed and scores. Peter Fellon strikes first while a man down. It's 1-0 Friars. Outstanding work by Fellon. He created that all on his own. His first rush didn't find much to do, so ended up just taking it out to neutral ice, tried it again, and that's where he found a vulnerable spot in the middle of the ice. The backhanded rip goes top shelf, up and over Sean Murphy to make it 1-0 St. Anthony's. And here's a shot on goal. It's saved, but they'll get a refresh of the power play. The penalty was drawn by the Lions along the far side boards. It's a roughing call this time against the Friars. And it's 48 seconds of 5-on-3 power play time now for the West Islip Lions. They got to make this count. A lot of open ice out there. Here's a shot on goal deflected. Nice flexed out pad from Urso. Stays in there, poke checked away by Urso. Dangerous puck just sitting right on the doorstep. Now it's taken down the ice by St. Anthony's. Slamming on the brakes is Lucas Zazzulo. Zazzulo just sent a quick shot on, running some time off the clock. Lions move forward with Nicholas Albertelli. Albertelli from the left wing dumps in. Bounce off the boards, comes on target, and covered up by Urso. He gets the whistle. 17 seconds to go on the 5-on-3. Face off to the right of the St. Anthony's goaltender. It's his defenders giving him his props. Lions win the face-off. Comes immediately back to Rayo. Rayo looking for a lane, hands down low. Pass was handled a bit by Allen. Jamie Allen looking for a lane out in front. Failed clearing attempt from St. Anthony's. Shot on goal. Kicks off a skate, goes wide. Looking back to the far side, it's collected there by Allen. He wants the hand up top. The attempted effort to McMahon was canceled out. Comes down the ice, one penalty gone. Still a minute to go on the penalty against St. Anthony's Gavin McCormick. Moving inside now is the Friars on defense, rather. Just Santos on the near side for West Islip. Looking to a lane, couldn't find one, and now the puck directed clear. Alex Scheffel moves forward alone. A quick shot was sent on goal. Easily smothered by Murphy to get the whistle. 41 seconds to go on the roughing minor. Despite the two-man advantage, West Islip finally got some chances in the attacking zone. Had some good looks, some good puck movement, but couldn't really direct much on target. The pucks that did reach the goaltender Urso easily stopped, as there was a shot shorthanded. A nice pad stop from the goaltender Murphy. Loose puck here, defensive zone for West Islip. They can't get possession. Delayed offside after the dump in by Robert Leno. Now they finally tag back up as possession belongs to West Islip. Not on the same page were Pierce and Carter. That comes down the ice for an icing call. They have to go the length of the rink here. 16 seconds to work on the man advantage. Some start and stop, but the applause from the St. Anthony's bench, that's just what they wanted. Disjointed looks on offense for the West Islip Lions here. The Friars really thwarting anything moving through the middle of the ice. Late change here. Now we're squared to go. Grande in at the dot for West Islip. Set to take this draw against Peter Kelly. It's Grande that wins the face-off. It's immediately pounded clear. Enough English on this puck that it holds up, but just not enough. Grande did win the race, but that's a moot point here in high school hockey. As long as it reaches the end boards, it is an icing call. Tough luck there. If that puck held up a little bit more, you're able to set something up if you're West Islip, but instead, got to try to draw it up again here. A rematch at the dot between Kelly and Grande. A tie-up on the faceoff, comes up top. A slapper from the point, misses wide off of Jake Nicholas's twig. Comes back on target. Darby's efforts stick to side as we're back to five-a-side hockey. Clearing attempt deflected down, stays in, but the follow-up effort from Aspetti gets it clear. Holds up at the blue line, taken away by Santini. He rips one wide. Peter Kelly along the right side boards, takes a crunch there, able to jump up and knock that puck down. Now it settles to the white shirts. They move forward with James Aspetti. Aspetti moves to the left wing. On the backhand, tries to spin around, crosses it up top to Mayer. Logan Mayer couldn't settle it down on his twig. So now it stays on the near side and directed clear. Nearing 6 minutes to go in this first period. Just the one goal on the big board so far for the St. Anthony's Friars. Officially, it's an unassisted goal for Peter Felon. For Felon, that's his first goal, first point of the season. As this shot from the near side takes a tip, goes wide. Back looking to the middle, Ryan Santini. Santini's effort. There's a player knocked down on the far side for St. Anthony's. The roar from the West Islip bench after the physical play. That was Kelly that was taken away from the puck. We keep things rolling. A player wipes out in center for West Islip. Moving back in, Santini. Santini looking for a passing partner, but nobody there. Now a bounding puck, numbers forward for West Islip. Taking it in, Albertelli. Albertelli waiting for the timing play, but a nice slide to the ice, taking away the lane was Logan Norris. Back with it, Rayo for the Lions. Rayo shrugged off the puck. Physical play, but now whistled down. And a penalty called. At least one here. St. Anthony's definitely taking a man to the box. Wait for the official call. And we'll even it up here. It looks like coincidental roughing minors. The signal was for 4-on-4. St. Anthony's has 5 skaters out there. Now a man comes back towards the bench. Well, there's some confusion. Teams thought they were playing 5-on-5, then 4-on-4, but it looks like we stay 5 aside with 5:11 to go. Officially, it's coincidental roughing minors against Logan Norris for St. Anthony's. Matthew Rayo for West Islip. They'll sit for 2, rejoin play following the next whistle after the 2 minutes. Storming forward is Santini. Santini tries a shot. Nice glove save in goal for West Islip and Sean Murphy. He's made a couple of nice stops. That one with the glove hand. Keeping his team in this one. Puck has stayed in this end of the ice for most of the game, but just the one goal in it so far. Scooping it up, Michael Rainey. Rainey finding some support here, taken forward by Darby. Darby's pass on the left wing. There's a screen shot fired wide, picked up along the boards by Berner. Mark Berner sends around the blender, tipped out in front, and that one bounced high. Darby circles around, rips one just into the chest of Murphy and bounces to the half wall. Wheeling around, Felon looking for his second. Takes to the faceoff dot, directed on goal, they score! Mark Berner tips it in, and that doubles the St. Anthony's lead. This time the playmaking ability of Felon comes through with the assist. He directed the attention of all the Lions to the right side, and then Berner on the doorstep, really pretty much forgotten about by the defense for the Lions. All he had to do was direct it on target, and he did just that. That's Berner's first goal of the season, second point of the night for number 13 in black, Peter Felon. This time on the assist. He's played a part in both goals to give St. Anthony's this 2-0 lead. Puck stays in for the Friars. Scheffel fires and scores. Alex Scheffel, an immediate salvo, makes it 3-0. Just strip, rip, and score for Alexander Scheffel. Took it away and neutralized, moved in. He had some support on the back post, but instead caught the goaltender Murphy off balance and unaware that the shot was coming. Now a 3-goal lead for St. Anthony's. The tides have shifted. The momentum was definitely in their favor for most of the contest, but Murphy and defense were able to deny most of their scoring opportunities. But now 2 goals in just a handful of seconds. 15 seconds separating the goals to be exact, making it from a 1-0 game to a 3-0, a healthy lead for St. Anthony's. In transition here, puck taken away by West Islip, but miscommunication in neutral ice. McCann not looking for the puck. It's handed back, now directed down the ice by WI. Back behind his own net, Leno. Misdirection here, that'll be cut off by Aspetti. Aspetti looking towards the middle. Lamanwitz was there, as was his supporter in Dylan Carter, but it's cut off. Stays towards the goal, directed on net by McCann, but he couldn't get enough on that one. Answered by the pad of Urso and sent down the ice by St. Anthony's. Friars want to change here. They can get it. The puck stays in. Heads up play near side by Rainey. Looking towards the front. Santini charges and scores. Ryan Santini's second goal of the season. First of the night, makes it 4-0. A failed clear by the West Islip Lions set that up. Santini, just a good forecheck, denied that clearing opportunity on the near side. Everyone there for West Islip. Nobody covering the best Murphy. Well, tale of two periods really so far in this first. As there's an effort on goal, denied by Murphy, but the rebound batted in. This one, a swipe right in front of goal. Strzelecki gets his first of the night. Another puck is in that danger area. West Islip trying to swipe it away, but he couldn't do it before Tyler Strzelecki batted it in. In the blink of an eye, we went from a 1-0 contest, West Islip trying to battle, to a 5-0 lead for St. Anthony's. They have found their rhythm here tonight. I have to do some math here in the intermission to figure out how much time has separated us between all these goals, but it's definitely been 4 goals in just about 2.5 minutes. Get the exact tally, perhaps looking for more. That puck stays out and now batted in. It stayed out on the first attempt, but then the follow-up as West Islip was trying to scramble to recover. We see here that first attempt just danced across the goal line, swiped clear initially, but then not enough as Michael Rainey collapsed from the blue line, able to convert off the failed clear. Another one on the board for St. Anthony's. It's now a 6-0 game as West Islip tries to go on the rush, but the Friars defense proves too much to handle. Taken back down the ice by Lucas Zazzulo. Zazzulo lost the puck as he moved down low. Now the Lions charge forward right wing with Matthew Rayo. Rayo collides with a man on the near side boards, and a penalty here and an interference call. Believe this one could be against St. Anthony's, and indeed it is. Rayo draws the penalty. And that sends a man to the box for St. Anthony's. It's 83, Jason Matuza. So another opportunity on the man advantage for West Islip. They're officially 0 for 2. They had a pretty prolonged opportunity with the 5-on-3. Could not convert. See if they can turn the tides here and make that any different. Meanwhile, it's been perfection on the PK in the early going for St. Anthony's. Not too many opportunities, just 3 for 3 with their first game and now tonight. Taken away, perhaps a shorthanded look for Felon. Smart play here, holds up as soon as he gains the blue line. Now wheels back out. Thinks about moving back in just like he scored his first goal of the night, shorthanded. Still has it, does Felon in his own end. Some defenders converging now for West Islip as he moves it forward. Leno forced into a turnover momentarily, but Grande couldn't hold it. Now it's batted clear by St. Anthony's. Lions trying to move forward. Felon nearly forcing a turnover in the attacking end, but now it's directed clear. Working inside Rayo. He drew this penalty. One-timer from Layman's worked as a pass to Jonathan Grande. He couldn't fire the shot away as we're well into the final minute. Down the ice, Norris. Norris spins off the hit, leaves the puck behind. More time off the clock here in the opening frame. This puck sent down the ice, and it's icing against West Islip. Grande was playing cherry picker behind the defense for St. Anthony's. And the West Islip forward was trying to get that pass, but it was nowhere in the zip code for him to receive it. 22.2 seconds left in this first period. Remaining penalty time would spill over to the second frame unless the West Islip Lions can finally get on the board here. Face-off win for the Friars. Pass comes up top. It's left into the fray. They're right in the middle. Sticks flying there. Directed wide as it's sent down low. Trying to move forward, Albertelli for West Islip. Now looking to the near side. Final seconds tick away here, under 5. And that will be how the first period comes to a close. The scoring had to wait quite a while for St. Anthony's, but once they found their touch, they poured in goal after goal, and they lead this one 6-0 after the opening frame. Second period of action coming up next on the Long Island Sports Network. The official tally in that first period for St. Anthony's, it was 5 goals in 2 minutes and 16 seconds. They scored their second goal of the period with 4:16 on the clock, and then they scored their 6th goal of the frame with just 2 minutes on the clock. An impressive offensive showing in the first frame, but they have to start on the penalty kill. Still 25 seconds left on the infraction. That's where they ended the frame. Some good work on the PK, keeping the puck in the attacking end for most of the time. That's really been the case the entire game so far for St. Anthony's. Just constant attacking pressure, chipping away at the West Islip goaltender, Sean Murphy, until he finally started to let some goals in. Impressive early showing for him. But now St. Anthony's trying to keep the pressure on. West Islip looking for a response. Santini immediately walks in. That lane towards the net cut off by a diving Raymond Pierce. Stays in here on the near side. 10 seconds to go on the penalty. Standing at the penalty box door now and waiting for the release is the St. Anthony's player. Comes back on the near side and stays in for St. Anthony's. Here's a shot just as the penalty expires, and it finds the back of the net. Peter Kelly finds his way to join this goal-scoring party, and it's now 7-0. Real nice shot from Kelly, just looking towards that far side post. A lot of room there as the goaltender Murphy was heading towards the near side. It's now a 7-goal lead for St. Anthony's. Trying to move to 2-0 on the regular season. Patrick Darby fires inside. Nice save for Murphy. Rebound still there as he sticks it wide. Murphy scrambling in goal. The slot pass was misfired, and down the ice it goes. Tapped into the zone here by the stick of Tyler Strzelecki. He has a goal tonight. Most of the forwards that get a lot of ice time here for St. Anthony's, have found a way to get on the score sheet one way or another. Lots of players contributing as this is taken in by Sal Randazzo for West Islip. Can't hold the puck on the attack as it moves forward for Scheffel. Scheffel, a lead pass to Leno out of his reach, but he wins the race. Leno shrugs off the stick check. That applied by the defender for West Islip. Now set wide. Back down low to Pierce. Finding Scheffel instead. Scheffel back into the middle. That pass picked off and sent clear by the Lions. Puck heading towards the corner. No icing. Waved off by the near side official. Keep the clock rolling here. Early stages of period number 2. Pass was in the skates of Leno. Now he takes it in right side. Leno cuts towards the middle. Rips one. Blocker stopped Murphy. He left it all alone out there in the middle. Some help from his defense as it's cleared out. Sent out to neutral. Trying to move it back into drive mode. There was the defender in Logan Norris. But instead picked off on the near side. Dumped back in by Matthew Casino. Casino lost the puck there on the passing play in the middle. Peter Felon trying the drop pass to a receiver at the back, but not on the same page. Now it finally finds the intended man and Christopher, and rather another player out there in black. Long pass, misfired, but it does come on target at the other end, forcing Murphy to cover up. Kind of a happy accident there if you're St. Anthony's, because you're having a lot of trouble finding a pass to leave your defensive zone. And it was still evident there. The misfired pass does end up coming down the ice, though. They get the attacking zone face-off when all is said and done. Felon in there at the face-off dot, up against Jonathan Grande. Felon wins the draw. A quick shot across the ice, that off the stick of Casino, and covered up after the deflection. Reset the face-off here, the left side now of the goaltender Sean Murphy. Tie up at the draw, now possessed by St. Anthony's. Looking for Felon out in front. Sticks tie up there, comes back behind. Physical play. The attempted clear for West Islip, no good. Back up top, Darby. Darby's shot goes off a skate, stays in. Nice strong stick as it's batted around by Zazula. Pass behind everyone for the Lions, but nice bounce. Settles for Grande. Grande heading the wrong direction. Puck turned over at the blue line. Darby marches in, rips one off the pipe. Patrick Darby with a great look from the blue line after the intercept, but can't find the net. Puck left on the half wall. Darby to it first for the Friars. Looking to the middle, finds Felon with the pass, but mishandled, and back out to center ice. Felon bullied into a turnover. Jonathan Grande, forward for West Islip, sends one into the webbing of the glove of Christopher Urso. Urso's not had a lot to do tonight, but when he's called into action, he's been strong. That's a nice glove save off of one of the best shots here on this West Islip team, that of Grande. Jonathan Grande again had the lone goal in their game against Smithtown Hauppauge. He's looking for a second of the season there. Shot right off the face-off. Directed aside after Albertelli's effort. Trying to move forward. Here it comes with Kelly. Kelly moves inside, rips one. Glove save, rebound, batted, and that got off the stick of the goaltender in Murphy. Sequence of saves there for the West Islip netminder. His team able to direct it clear after the danger per sides. Or subside, should say. But now it comes right back in. Strzelecki stripes inside. His shot skims off the pad of Murphy. Collected back up again by Peter Kelly. Kelly looking to move through the defense. Stick lifted and dispossessed. Near sideboard, Jamie Allen. Allen trying to move one forward for McCann. That move intercepted, but it stays in the zone now for Grande. Rather, pardon, Albertelli is on the puck. Lost it there on the board battle, but they poke away at it, get it back to Allen. It bounced there down low. It's moved forward at 3-on-2 for St. Anthony's. Kelly leads the charge. Takes the middle. He fires one. And pad stop. Murphy gets over to the near side post. A save. He gets it again. This one taken away from Ryan Santini. Really nice stops here in goal for West Islip, and Murphy might be called upon again. This shot fired high and wide. The effort from Norris. Staying in on the far side. Taken down low. That move cut off by Logan Mayer. Clearing attempt fizzles out right at the blue line. Good stick handling by Michael Rainey. Give and go to Rainey at the point. He tries to fire a shot that's blocked. Comes back up top to Norris. Norris's effort, save, rebound, just trickles wide. Couple of Friars were firing away at it. Couldn't get the puck directed on goal. Delayed penalty here to West Islip as they touch up, and the whistle blows. It's a roughing call against the Lions that will firmly have their backs pressed up against the wall. Murphy standing on his head here in the second period now, trying to keep this deficit where it stands. And now a roughing call assessed to West Islip, and Jared DiPietro sitting for 2. Sends the Lions back to the PK. They were able to kill a penalty a little bit earlier, that to Mayer. As this puck covered up. Officially, pardon, that one goes into the back of the net, pardon. And immediately off the face-off, a power play goal. And the initial save there was made by Murphy, but then the rebound batted back in. When we get play going again, we'll have running clock here with an 8-goal lead for St. Anthony's. They move back in with it. His shot is blocked away. Good defensive positioning by Matthew Casino to make that shot block. Puck does stay in here as Jack Laments gets to it for West Islip. Advanced further by Matthew Rayo to the far side. They try to organize the rush, but the pass is not an accurate one, and directed back towards goal. Officially, that 8th goal belongs to Robert Lano. On the power play. DiPietro is freed from the box after he only sat there for a matter of a few seconds. In fact, just 6 seconds officially, as when that goal was scored into the power play. Moving in with it, Logan Norris from the right side. Trying to direct it out in front, stick to side by Murphy, standing tall in goal. Matthew Rayo from the right side organizes the clear. Now going on the attack, Jonathan Grande drags to a shot just high and wide. Really good look for Grande, as there's a physical check from Lano. Knocks down Rayo, but the puck stays in. Here's a shot save. Rebound still there. Bounding puck. St. Anthony's able to get to it and work it clear. Best look of the night so far for West Islip. Starting with the play at the far side boards. The check jarred the puck free, but then some of the West Islip players sticking with the play. Meanwhile, St. Anthony's, their back checkers were more concerned about the hit. Created that good opportunity for the Lions, unable to convert. Felon moves back inside for the Friars. Wheels around, takes down low. Staying around the perimeter here, good for back checking so far for West Islip. Now he gives the puck up, nice deke by Burner, looking for some space, can't find any. Felon, cross-size feed, just bounces off the stick of Darby at the blue line. Grande on it for West Islip, directs clear. And the rolling puck slows up enough to wave off the icing. The impressive thing so far for St. Anthony's is the diversity of the goal scoring. 8 goals on the board, 8 different goal scorers. Can't hand out a pair of assists, though, to Peter Fellin and Ryan Santini. Each have 3 points as they've added a goal as well. This one sent wide. Another shot. Nice glove save by Murphy, who has really turned up his game here in this second period as the shots have become more numerous. He's got more and more comfortable in goal, making some really nice saves. That one no exception. A knuckle puck from the point that he's able to glove. Another challenging effort. This one not troubling him off the stick of Nichols. Was sent wide. This effort fired down the ice. Urso forced into playing it with his stick. Now move forward by Fellin. Peter Fellin gains the blue line. Dangles around, ran out of room. Pass back out in front. On the backhand, fired in. Mark Berner tallies his second of the game. The first goal scorer with multiple goals. But again, you see the playmaking ability of Peter Fellin, just leaving that one out in front, drawing the attention away, and then Berner flipping it up and over Sean Murphy in net. That is the third assist of the night for Peter Fellin. Some impressive work from him yet again. For Fellin in his team debut, did not play that first game. He's making his impact felt here against West Islip. It's called down for offside, is unaware of a player lurking in the zone there as they try to move forward. Meanwhile, mentioned for Berner, he is the first player to record multiple goals here tonight. Goals number 1 and 2 of the season for Mark Berner. He's also making his team debut. So I mentioned some of the top players not here tonight for St. Anthony's, but they've not skipped a beat. New guys stepping into those roles. The puck left to the far side. Santini unable to get a shot away. That's the impressive thing about St. Anthony's, really at all levels, just the depth of their talent. One guy goes down, there's about 2-3 guys ready to step up in his place, and you really don't notice much of a gap in skill level, if any at all. And you can see that when you look at the varsity team this season. Some guys they've moved up from the freshman level because they've deemed them ready to make that next step. Other guys moving up from the freshman level last year to here on this JV team and playing extremely well as they seem destined to move to 2-0 on the young season with 2 dominant victories. We'll see if West Islip can make an impact and make a comeback here. A couple of goals for their trouble. Delayed offside against the Lions as the attempted keep in was just not in time on the stick swipe from Raymond Pierce. Norris with the running clock here in the second period tries to move it in. Directed down, Norris back on it, fires a shot over the target. Puck kept in there, pinned into the opposite corner by Robert Lano. St. Anthony's happy to try to let West Islip clear the puck, but it's kept in. Here's a shot along the ice, stick save. Closing the 5-hole in the process was Murphy. That effort from the near side directed away by Murphy before it could reach on goal. Back with it, Zazzolo looking for the lane in front, denied. Lano back on it. Nice check by Pierce before he got the shot away. Now taken clear by West Islip. Chip and chase here for Raymond Pierce. On the near side corner, the check couldn't hold the puck, and in that second effort, more of the same. The pass up the far side intercepted for a moment by Randazzo. Moved back in by St. Anthony's. Lano slams on the brakes, gives it up top. Working in, Darby fires and scores. Another impressive shot from St. Anthony's. Darby's really making his presence felt as an offensive defenseman. He's got a great shot. That one just a wrister, but able to pick the top corner from long range. Darby, another player making his team debut here tonight. And that strong shot from the blue line makes it an even 10 for the Friars. This is an icing call. And it seems like we're still starting and stopping the clock here. Despite the 10-goal lead. That Darby's just his first point of the night. But his strong play at the blue line has really made his presence felt, keeping alive a lot of goal-scoring opportunities and plays that won't show up on the score sheet. Batting pucks down at the blue line and turning potential clearing opportunities for the opponent into a renewed scoring opportunity for the Friars. So 1:40 to go here in this second period. As we can take a look back at some of the finals of games that were completed a bit earlier, ones that you saw here on the Long Island Sports Network. Here on this same sheet of ice, it was an entertaining game start to finish between Middle Country and Ward Melville. The Cougars were able to get their first win of the season, spoil the season opener for Ward Melville, holding on to a 6-5 final for that victory, their first of the campaign. Strong effort, though, from Ward Melville to stay fighting and stay in it to the final seconds. Meanwhile, the developmental game happened on the rink behind us between KPC and West Islip. It was an 8-2 victory for the Knights over the Lions developmental side. Into the final minute here of period 2. Another strong period of offense for the Friars of St. Anthony's. They've added on 4 more to their tally. They had a 6-0 lead after 1. For the moment, it stands at 10-0. Attempted clear is a good one as it moves forward with St. Anthony's. The Friars move in, dancing, and a nice pad stop from Murphy, shutting down the front door for Peter Felon. And that was set up by the rush of Zazzolo. He waited long enough for Felon to streak in a near side post, and the shot was thwarted there by the pillow of Murphy as the second period comes to a close. And another good offensive frame for St. Anthony's. They lead this one comfortably after 30. See if the West Islip Lions can get on the board in the final frame when we come back. Friars in control over the Lions here at the JV level, but for the Friars varsity team, they're in action just behind us here if you want to do some split screen action. Or maybe you have 2 TVs, 2 monitors, some kind of way of watching the varsity team take on KPC, because that's a good one. A raucous atmosphere, can hear them despite closed doors and a wall. the KPC fans have made a lot of noise as the Knights are on the power play currently. A scoreless hockey game between KPC and St. Anthony's there. That with a lot on the line. You can hear some chanting and everything. Definitely tune in there. Don't turn away from us too much here, despite the large scoreline. We do have running clock now. Double check the Suffolk County rule book here. It's running clock for the final period only, as St. Anthony's tacks on another one here, with that one slotted in by Strzelecki, his second. Santini moved inside, got the defender to commit, and turned that 2-on-2 into a 2-on-0 using their speed. Strzelecki gets the tap in there after the nice setup from Santini. Here's a chance forward for West Islip. Lamon's moving inside, just denied there, with Albertelli providing some support. Mayer can't keep that in on the far side point. Batted clear by St. Anthony's. Appeals for icing, but won't get one. They rule the puck was playable by the defender for West Islip, so we keep things rolling. Picked up, the attempted give and go to Lucas Dos Santos is a good one here on the far side as he takes it in. Unable to hold it here as now it comes back up top to Raymond Pierce, deflected on goal, and that one steered wide before it reached Urso. Puck comes wide as the Friars able to take it clear. Some sustained attacking pressure, at least for the moment, for West Islip. Finally fizzles out as this one directed to the near side. A chance to bat that in. Looking for a second goal of the night was Darby, but just denied as it rolled on edge at the last instant. Seeing some opportunities for new players to get some chances here. You saw Gavin McCormick take an extended shift. McCormick, guy that has deserved a big jump up. He played developmental hockey last year with Smithtown Hauppauge. 13 goals, 24 points in 15 games with the Bulls. And now he plays his hockey with the St. Anthony's Friars, moving all the way up to the JV level after an impressive debut campaign. Peter Fallon spins off of a check, moves the puck onward to Mark Berter. He's got 2 goals tonight. Follow-up pass was intercepted. Raymond Pierce with some speed. Pierce takes it in, lost the puck as he gained the blue line, able to recollect, pin it in. Does not stay there for long, though, as it's taken away by St. Anthony's. A long pass finds the extended stick of Berner. Berner moves inside, looking for his hat trick. Batted towards the goal. A nice extended arm from Sean Murphy takes it away. More action coming up next here in the JV level. Eastport South Manor taking on Connecticut Sayville. T-Birds looking for their first win of the season. ESM trying to stay perfect in their tenure in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League with a perhaps surprise debut victory over Kings Park Comac last week. Meanwhile, the varsity game, the nightcap, the third West Islip team takes to the ice as the Lions take on Northport Huntington. If only there was a Bears team, you could say Lions, Tigers, and Bears. Oh my. It's the Lions and Tigers square off. The varsity nightcap, all coming up on the Long Island Sports Network. Have you covered all season long for Suffolk County High School Hockey League action, all the way from the developmental level to the top level in the varsity side. Regular season matchups, county playoffs, state championships, anything you could want, we've got it here on Long Island Sports Network. And be sure to stay tuned to the LI Sports Network social media pages for schedule updates and everything you could want. If you missed the action, started the last night's best series, so you can catch up on all the highlights from the night prior. We'll see some highlights from this game, no doubt. The goal-scoring ability of St. Anthony. Some nice saves as well from Sean Murphy might make the cut. He's had a busy night, no doubt, and he's done what he can to try to spark something for West Islip. Under 10 minutes to go here in this contest. St. Anthony, some great work tonight on the puck and off of it as well, as it stays on the far side boards, now poked free. Santini trying to set up a pass here. It works out. A spinning effort just goes wide. Taken back on the near side by Strzelecki. He was the one that just tried that spinning shot. Now he spins into the slot, moves it on to Santini. His follow-up pass comes to Kelly, and Kelly rips it wide. Strzelecki into a board battle here, moves to Santini. Back to Strzelecki now near side boards. Ryan Santini in the corner. Pinned away. Comes back up top. Defenders changing on the fly for the Friars. Some tired legs meanwhile out there for West Islip. It's a good break for the Lions as they pick off the pass with Rayo. Matthew Rayo takes it forward, has a chance on the attack, but a nice stick check there, disrupts it for a moment. Then at the back door, it was a chance for McCann, but he just couldn't get much on that shot. Still answered by the pad of Urso. Comes out in front, a one-time effort. Urso stops it. It was a chance for Lucas Dos Santos. Now that's the best chance of the night for West Islip. Getting some opportunities here, but up to the task so far is Chris Urso. At the blue line, settling things down now, Rainey, after the defense had to make some effort there. Back up to the point. With the Friars, it's Darby. Looking for the centering pass with Scheffel. That one's denied. Comes back behind the West Islip goal. Pinned up in the corner, clearing attempt fails. No further than Patrick Darby. Back across, here's a shot. Nice blocker stop. As it is a goaltender change now. Anthony Costa in between the pipes for West Islip. That likely occurred at the beginning of the third period. Directed clear by McCann. A breather for some players for West Islip, not all of them. Costa able to stick that one down. Wanted to cover up. Miscommunication left the puck. And he's able to steer it to the side. Crisis averted for now. Costa this time picks it up and gets the whistle. Can start to look ahead for both of these teams. What lies on the horizon for both the Lions and the Friars. St. Anthony's back in action next week on Monday, taking on Longwood. That a 9:20 start, the nightcap here on the South Rink. One-timer off the face-off. Nice save by Costa. That was off a burner, again sitting on 2 goals. Mark Burner back on it. The backhand glide down low. Feeds it off to Felon. Felon, a spinning shot wide of the net. High bounce off the glass. Now into the possession of DiPietro. DiPietro can't clear. Back over to Burner. Burner moves inside. Stick check. Lost the puck. Felon tried the one-time shot, but a bouncing puck missed the net. Sent clear by West Islip. Rolling puck to DiPietro. Moves inside. Urso wins the race to it. Sticks into the half wall there. Able to avoid the danger of an odd man rush. Now moving forward is Felon. Peter Felon fires a shot. Nice save by Costa. Keeps it hugged tight to his chest to get the whistle. Meanwhile, for West Islip, they might stick around and try to catch a look of Eastport South Manor because they're on the schedule next. They're taking on the Sharks on Wednesday, October 2nd. at a 7:30 start here at the rinks. Once again on the South Rink. They'll get the spotlight of the North Rink coming up on the 13th of October against East Islip. The Islip battle there on the North Rink getting the spotlight. Offside here against St. Anthony's, and a face-off coming to neutral. Still a long way to go here in this 24-25 campaign. Especially for a team like West Islip. A lot of these players just starting to gel. Some players coming from different programs and moving up from different levels. Well, you have plenty of players returning as well for the Lions. Strzelecki looking to Kelly, streaking in. Pass was just intercepted at the last instant. The Lions able to clear their lines yet again. As the season goes on, the players start to get more comfortable with each other, and some of the passes that can't connect now start to go tape to tape. That's when you start to see teams that struggle early on really start to make strides and improve as the season continues. Working this puck clear as Spetty. Moving forward now, Jack Lammons. Lammons left that behind. Now comes back in for the Friars. Friars trying to move the puck through the middle. Cut off by Matthew Rayo. Fired off the official. This is a nice bounce. Lammons has a move in, but just lost the handle as he got behind the Friars defense. Visibly upset with himself, but he made the right move. He got through on the defense, organized that rush. We got a young player organizing that rush, making the right move. If he's just able to settle that down, he's got an all-alone look in on the goaltender Urso. Lammons was an outstanding player for the freshman team last year. Goal per game player, 15 goals in 15 games for East Islip's freshman team last year. And like plenty of his teammates, plays his club hockey for the PAL Sound Tigers. Puck picked up here in neutral ice by Darby. Continuing his strong night. Darby, a drop pass, comes all the way up top to Nichols. Nichols looking towards that. Another nice save by Costa, who's just been quietly comfortable in between the pipes so far since coming in the third period in relief of Sean Murphy, who had a lot of work to do in the first two periods. The West Islip coaching staff figured might as well give him the rest of the night off and give Costa some looks after he got the start in the opener. A big check down low, and that draws the eyes of the officials. And that sends the player to the box here for West Islip. It'll be Raymond Pierce heading off. They'll go ahead and give him the misconduct as well as he heads to the locker room. Someone has to go in and serve that 2-minute penalty. Two minutes for the board. No, they still have, yes, they have 4 skaters out there. Still need someone to serve the penalty. Headed to the box now to do so is Nicholas Albertelli. We're into the final minute with the running clock. One more look on the power play here. Long range effort, gloved by Costa. Time continues to tick, under 35 seconds. Face-off win for St. Anthony's. Comes back up top. Another slapper. Misses wide. So they're trying the long range with Logan Norris. Cannot pan out as it's directed clear. One last look here for St. Anthony's. Fed across. The last second stick check jarred that free. It took them a while to get things going. but a dominant showing from the St. Anthony's Friars as they move to 2-0. The final score here, 11-0 over West Islip. Tons of different goal scorers joining the fun at 1.8 goals from 8 different guys, but then some follow-up efforts. It got multi-goal games from some talented skaters for the Friars. Well, stay tuned here on the Long Island Sports Network as the JV action rolls on here from the rinks in Hauppauge. That's all coming up next on the Long Island Sports Network.
That was a game. Sure was.